going into our second losers bracket match of the day. Team Predators versus Clan on Duel at Dawn. Team Predators falling to Storm Riders in their previous winners bracket match. Clan making a run through losers. Both of them hoping to make it to the losers final. First, we have for Team Predators, we have Greasy Dream, a squid, piloted by Mighty Keb. Is a Gatling Banshee squid with a rear light carronade. Is probably the most standard squid build in the current metagame. At least as standard as a squid can be considered. Their ally is the Fiesta. Heavy carronade goldfish, left side light carronade, right side left light carronade. Piloted by Fiasco Total. And for Clan, we have another goldfish, the Wadam Clans, piloted by Steamy Noodle, is a Hwacha fish with Gatlings flanking both sides. And their ally, the Charles Mingus, we see the Blue Mobula returning, piloted by Nietzsche's Mustache. It is a mine launcher, center, 2 arts, Banshee, and a Gatling gun. It looks like at range they are opting to use all the explosive weapons with 2 arts and the Banshee. I assume we'll see Sparklefish hop up to the mine launcher if the situation gets a little trickier. It looks like both blue ships currently focusing on the squid, giving Fiesta the opportunity to come up from behind. This heavy carronade goldfish is very dangerous. We saw a Hwacha fish in the previous fight, but this heavy carronade is going to be able to get much faster kills, especially against the extremely vulnerable balloon of the Charles Mingus. But it looks like they're not going to be going for the fast kill. They're going to let Greasy Dream take that task, and Fiesta's going to juke around to the 1M clans, doing a good job dodging that Hwacha barrage coming up from behind, but at the same time, they've let their ally, left them kind of alone. Mine hit on the Greasy Dream. 1M clan's going to go for, I was going to say a ram, but it looks like they're going to be using the light carronade instead, taking out, or damaging the squid's balloon, not taking it out. Gatling from the Charles Mingus. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like that was a little bit of a bad pass from the Lamb Clams, because now they've screwed up their team's positioning and they are now separated on the other side of the ship, leaving the Charles Mingus on his own to fend off both of these predators. Fiesta backing off a little bit. Mine sending him upwards. This is going to be very difficult for him now to close the distance. The heavy carronade does not shoot very far downward, so he does not want this much. His squid's dead. Huh, weird. Okay, well, Fiesta doesn't want to be caught this high up because the heavy carronade does not have very good downward arcs. So anytime he's forced upwards like this, that means he's going to be out of the fight for quite some time. And that means, especially with his ally now gone, he's going to have to back up, wait for them to respawn, run away. Being a goldfish, that's not going to be too difficult. They have not taken too much permanent damage, so hopefully red team can maybe the word I'm looking for is engineer. Looking for them to engineer a better fight, a better engagement to a fight, because both these ships are kind of ambush loadouts. The Greasy Dream does not want to be caught out in the open. It's a squid. It's not very tanky. They want to do like a run, a pass, hit and run with the Gatling and the Banshee, doing a little bit of damage, trying to get in the blind spot, then probably running and then coming back to do more damage again. Fiesta's going to be coming in. He's going to take some Gatling for the 1M clans, but it looks like his target is the Charles Mingus. I think this time he's going to try to maybe go for... No. He really does not want to try to go for those ram kills. He's very afraid of the Hwacha fish coming up behind him. So once he's put a few in the Charles Mingus's balloon, he's going to be switching over to Wadam clans. As the Wadam clans does a little bit of damage to the red goldfish before losing their balloon. Light carronade from the Fiesta doing a little bit of damage to the Charles Mingus's balloon. Even, they did not get the kill on the Charles Mingus's balloon, but any damage you can put on it is going to limit its vertical acceleration, because the effectiveness of all the components is based on how much health they have left. Although the balloon will go down now, and Fiesta might be able to time the ram here. doing a huge amount of damage, taking down the blue goldfish. That was great. Through the fog as well. Beautiful ram from the Fiesta. And the Woodham clans has to be very careful here. They can deal with this squid probably, but once the Fiesta gets back into the fight and they lose their balloon, they're going to be sitting duck, sitting fish. I don't know. It will be interesting to see where the Blue Mobula decides to spawn. They are taking the closest spawn possible. So hopefully the Woodham clans can stay alive long enough, getting bumped by the Fiesta. He's not going to have any gun arcs. He just needs to tank here. He needs to not get smashed against his rib. I don't think he's going to be able to, or he's going to. No, those rams weren't the cleanest, but they did keep the arcs off for a little bit. Good mine coming out on the Fiesta. Doing a huge, oh, Jesus. Wow, a beautiful mine from the Charles Mingus. Taking down the hull armor and knocking them down into the Watcher Barrage of the Woodham clans. That was a really tight kill. Very impressive from Blue Team. Managing to take the lead now, and Greasy Dreams, he needs to leave. He's not going to be able to do anything by himself. Squid build just does not have the firepower for fast kills, so as expected, run away, find your ally after they respawn. Wow, that was really on whoever, I guess Sparkler Fish on that mine launcher, on point. Greasy Dream has decided to stay visible just to distract the Blue Team. Maybe give Fiesta the opportunity to come up behind to get another surprise, but I feel like, well, Greasy Dream now losing his whole armor, losing his balloon. He's not doing that great a job distracting because you're not supposed to get killed in the process. But they've lost some of their engines. It's very difficult to stay mobile if you don't have all your engines functioning. Woodham clans going for a ram, missing. Gatling coming out. Watcha might be able to finish the job here. Whole armor just rebuilt fast enough to keep them alive. And now the Fiesta is joining the fight. A huge ram dunking the Charles Mingus into the ground. Doing a huge amount of damage, just barely not able to kill them. And Heavy Carronade's actually going to finish the job. And now they have another even fight. Greasy Dream needs to stay alive here, though. He needs to be careful. He needs to not drop into this with his whole armor down. Rebuilding it just in time, but he still might get smashed. Run, Greasy Dream! Run! Oh, no. The last Greasy Dream he has ever had. And now, but, I mean, that does mean a point lead for Blue, but Fiesta probably is going to be able to clean up this Blue Goldfish, assuming the Mobula does not re-engage immediately, which it actually is, so Fiesta's going to Hydra out instead of getting the confirmed kill. They don't want to trade. They want to keep their whole armor advantage, or their whole health advantage. They know the Woodham clans is heavily damaged, so in the next fight they will go down much more quickly, so by giving up the quick kill now, they are preserving the sanctity of their own ship and probably going to be able to kill that goldfish very quickly in the next fight anyways. Gatling's coming out from the Charles Mingus. Mines. Good mines. Woodham clan's going to go for the ram to try to finish them off. No, excuse me, they're not going for the ram. They're going for the flank. They want to use those side guns. They want to try to get up behind the Fiesta. A lot of that going into the balloon. Yeah, Woodham clan's going a little too high. They are afraid. They're so heavily damaged. They're afraid of losing their hull armor, which is a realistic concern. But at the same time, they've left the Charles Mingus to take a bit more of Red Team's fire than they really want to. But the Greasy Dream just does not have the DPS to do a whole lot here. They've lost all their engines. The only tool they have left is their balloon, and they're using it to rise up. And I don't know how this is going to go for the Fiesta. He's going to try to get behind the Charles Mingus. But the Woodham clans is going to be quick to block him, as we have a ton of Gatling fire coming in. Fiesta's going to have to rise up again, and neither of these red ships just continually having to dodge, not able to get any confirmed kills. What M Clan's actually going for the ram this time, taking on the Greasy Dreams armor. And somehow the Mobula died. I just looked down at the bottom of my screen and they're gone. I don't know how they died. It seemed like they were doing okay, but this is a strange fight. All these ships now are heavily damaged. Any one of them could die very quickly with a well-timed armor strip. The variable that's going to be thrown back into this, though, is the Charles Mingus, which is spawning back in with full health. I wonder if Greasy Dream's actually going to try to engage them at their spawn point. He's already moved in position to find them. But I don't know if Greasy Dream really wants to one-on-one fight. Because, yeah, the Charles Mingus with those Gatlings and with the Squid at such low permahealth, the second it loses its whole armor, it goes down. So I don't know if that was the best decision for Mighty Keb. Fiesta's up here somewhere. He's gonna have to run again. Oh no, did he? I think he hit this rib and it halted his momentum. He might not be able to escape now. This is very bad. Charles Mingus now rising up to cut him off, forcing the Fiesta to turn and face the blue goldfish. But little does he know, the Mingus is waiting behind him with the Gatling gun. Let's see if we get a mine here. Yes, we do. Launching him up further, but not able to get the kill. Now Greasy Dream rejoining the fight. Gatling's going to come in on the Wadam clans. Charles Mingus needs to be careful not to get too separated, because if the Wadam clans goes down, Charles Mingus is going to be all by himself with match point for both teams. Both the goldfish are so heavily damaged, either one of them could die immediately. And I think the Wadam clans is going to be the first to go with the Gatling fire coming in. And now, suddenly, we have a favorable fight for red team. The balloon on the Charles Mingus is going to be going down. He's popping that drogue chute, trying to stay in the air, but with Fiesta behind him, Fiesta's going to try to go for a ram, but Charles Mingus is able to hydro over it, even with the little bit of balloon he has left. And although this seemed like an easy kill for red, if they're not able to get it, the Wadam clans is going to be coming back in. But here we go, Charles Mingus, his whole armor going down. Fiesta trying to bump, they're going up against the map edge. It's pushing them back. So it's not red team. Red team won. Oh boy. Wow. He's just pushing, the goldfish pushing so hard for the ram at the end there, and the map edge pushing them back, not letting the Mobula run away.